Welcome to Beats and Honesty, where we talk hip-hop with receipts, respect, and zero fluff. Today, we're not just listing great rappers, we're looking at the architects who reshaped hip-hop as an industry and a culture. Ownership, distribution, branding, artist development, community impact, the full picture. A quick note, influence isn't always clean. Some of the people on this list have faced serious allegations or convictions, and we won't pretend that didn't happen. Being honest means holding two truths at once: the scale of their industry impact and the gravity of harm, accountability, and the voices of survivors. We're going to balance both. All right, like, comment, and subscribe if you rock with nuanced hip-hop history. Let's get into it.
Black excellence, they're sitting there like, yeah. It's the billionaire brunch. You're like,
I hate you, man.
unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you niggas this year.
Before the culture had a playbook for independence, Master P wrote it in permanent ink. In the mid-90s, he negotiated a distribution deal with Priority Records that flipped the power dynamic. No Limit kept ownership of its masters and took the lion's share of profits, often cited as 80-20 in his favor, with some sources noting 85-15. Either way, it was seismic. He didn't just rap, he scaled a system, rapid-fire releases, cross-promotion of his roster, film, merch, sports management, and real estate, showing artists how to turn hustle into durable equity. What makes P different isn't just money, it's mindset. He reframed the artist's role from talent on contract to owner, the person at the table controlling distribution, IP, schedule, and revenue. That blueprint echoes in today's independent era, and in every artist who now negotiates for catalog ownership, better splits, or leverage via momentum.
R.A.P. Hold up. Take a picture. That's legit trap. I'm gonna teach y'all that.
His legacy isn't one hit song, it's the normalization of ownership in hip-hop business strategy. Trapital.com. Yes, the exact percentage split is debated across outlets, but the principle is undisputed. Master P proved you could keep your masters, scale a label, and still partner with a major on your terms. He made independence aspirational and profitable, decades before Wall Street coveted music catalogs. Jay-Z perfected the mogul lane, Rockefeller to Rock Nation, streaming with Tidal, luxury spirits, and strategic partnerships that moved hip-hop into the corporate suite without losing cultural gravity. In 2019, Forbes named him hip-hop's first billionaire. By 2025, they pegged him around $2.5 billion, a diversified portfolio instead of a single bet. The playbook wasn't just cashing out, it was equity. He sold 50% of Armand de Brignac to LVMH's Moet Hennessy in 2021, aligning with a global luxury house. That same year, Square Block acquired a majority stake in Tidal for $297 million, keeping artists at the table via retained stakes. Jay turned brand partnerships into shared upside, expanding how artists engage with tech, finance, and luxury. But influence goes beyond net worth. Jay normalized the idea that a rapper can be a board member, an acquirer, a seller, and an institution, advocating artist ownership while mentoring talent and building infrastructure through Rock Nation. It's the synthesis of street wisdom and corporate discipline, an evolution that redefined what success looks like for hip-hop at scale.
If you had a choice between getting paid $500,000 in cash or lunch with Jay-Z,
Yeah.
which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say? Got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal. I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. Like,
I don't
take the
know.
$500,000, go buy some albums and listen to the albums. It's all there.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Sean Diddy Combs changed how the world saw hip-hop. With Bad Boy Records, he turned artists into household names and hip-hop into a premium lifestyle brand. Music, fashion, TV, and spirits. Bad Boys Run, Biggie, Faith Evans, Mace, and more
Everybody wanna be fast, see the cash. Fuck around they weak staff, get a heat rash.
Wasn't just a label moment. It was a marketing masterclass that pushed rap into the mainstream with glossy visuals and relentless promotion. On the business side, he expanded the model, Revolt as a black-owned media platform, which he later fully exited, with employees becoming the largest shareholder group, and a long spirits run with Ciroc and De Leon, a partnership that ended in 2024 when Diageo and Combs settled and cut ties. These moves show both the heights of his branding genius and the volatility that can follow. Now, the hard part we won't gloss over. In 2025, Diddy was convicted of violating the Mann Act, transporting individuals for illegal sex acts, and sentenced to 4 years and 2 months. He was acquitted of the most severe trafficking and racketeering charges, but the testimony was disturbing, and the sentence marked a profound fall from power. Acknowledging his industry influence does not silence or diminish victims. It's possible, and necessary, to hold space for both. His historic impact and the imperative of accountability and survivor voices. An honest list can't erase his contributions or the harm described in court and lawsuits. It must present the complete record. Dr. Dre didn't just produce records, he engineered eras, from NWA to G-Funk to Aftermath's global takeover. His greatest product launch might be people. Eminem, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, artists whose careers he catalyzed through sound design, mentorship, and ruthless quality control. Kendrick's joint venture with Aftermath/Interscope formalized Dre's pipeline from vision to superstardom. Then there's hardware.
The track hit your eardrum like a slap to your chest. Pack a vest for your Jimmy in the city you set. We in that sun.
Beats by Dre reframed audio as a fashion tech hybrid and sold to Apple for $3 billion in 2014, one of the most visible validations of hip-hop-born IP.
Don't buy anything, you hear me? Don't buy anything.
I said, that's this weekend, don't move. He says, I got you. So that night, I was in trouble.
Go, they need to update the Forbes list. Shit just changed.
In a big what?
Oh my.
Understand that.
Oh my.
The first billionaire in hip-hop right here from the West Coast, believe it.
In consumer electronics. That deal proved a hip-hop producer could create a global hardware brand and exit at Silicon Valley scale. Dre's influence is architectural. Build a sound, build a star, build a company. Repeat with immaculate standards. Even stories of how quickly he and Eminem clicked, "My Name Is," on day one, feed the legend of a producer whose ear for world-moving talent is as valuable as any catalog.
And maybe 2 or 3 seconds went by, and he just went, "Hi, my name is," like, yo, stop.
Indeed. In the studio.
Yeah, Michael Blacks, what's up, bro?
Funny man, Michael Blacks.
I need niggas to respect my name.
What?
You ever hear my name, you respect my fucking name.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Don't fuck with me, you punk bitch niggas.
With Cash Money Records, Birdman and Slim inked one of the most artist-favorable label major structures ever. The late 90s Universal distribution deal is widely reported as keeping master ownership and a profit split, often cited around 85-15 or 80-20, and that leverage fueled a pipeline from the Hot Boys to Lil Wayne, then Young Money's Drake and Nicki Minaj. It's a case study in using a great deal to compound talent into an empire. Birdman has said Cash Money's masters generate tens of millions a year, underscoring why ownership matters long after release week. At the same time, the label's legacy includes artist disputes and lawsuits, the cost of aggressive deal-making. Influence here is structural. He proved a regional indie could negotiate like a Fortune 500 and then mint megastars under that umbrella. Love him or hate him, Birdman's negotiation template and A&R instincts changed modern hip-hop's cash flow math, and his catalog's long tail keeps paying, reminding everyone that contracts and masters outlast hype cycles.
The biggest mistake any nigga ever make is getting too comfortable, kicking their feet up, taking that motherfucking victory lap.
50 Cent redefined celebrity entrepreneurship by choosing equity over fees. His partnership with Glacéo Vitamin Water is the classic case. Coca-Cola bought the company for $4.1 billion in 2007, and widespread reporting estimates 50 made somewhere in the neighborhood of $100 million from his stake. More important than the number is the signal. Artists could be co-owners in consumer brands, not just endorsers. The Coca-Cola Company. He then diversified into TV and film as a producer star, turning Power and BMF into franchises and building a studio-style slate under his own banner. 50's influence is less about label ownership and more about deal structure, using fame to negotiate upside, moving from front-end checks to back-end participation, and showing rap's marketing power can launch entire universes of content. In short, he transformed the mixtape hustle into an equity mindset. And that shift keeps paying for artists who now ask for points, IP participation, and producer credits across mediums. Nipsey Hussle modernized the Master P ethos for a streaming era. All money in for independence. Then a smart partnership with Atlantic on Victory Lap. Leverage first, major second. But his true innovation was local wealth building. The Marathon Clothing Smart Store, the Vector 90 co-working/STEM hub, and plans to buy back the block with investment vehicles aimed at Opportunity Zone development in South LA. His strategy fused art, tech, and real estate, so the community that built him could own the upside. After his tragic death in 2019, those ideas didn't just fade. They inspired organizers and investors to push the work forward, from memorializing Crenshaw and Slauson to expanding programs that mirror his goals. The lesson Nipsey leaves is simple but rare. Equity is a team sport, and impact is measured in what your neighborhood keeps.
Now, you taking a spiritual person who's asking for something. He said, I wanted that same feel as life after death. That same feel was that Biggie got me.
That's the list. If this gave you value, like, subscribe, and share. I'm out. This is Beats and Honesty.